Hey, this is Dan.
And Dr. Aggro.
From GigaBoots.com, and welcome to our quick play of Renegade Ops for the PS3 and 360, and maybe PC, I don't know, I don't even know. Hey, Case.
Okay, everyone on this screen needs those mutton chops.
They really do.
Like, look at those chins. They cry out for mutton chops.
Especially the females.
Totally.
Hey, Case. Let's go ahead and show this off. You got 3 difficulties. You can play in single player, multiplayer split screen, or multiplayer online.
Nice.
And there are leaderboards and a very large implication of downloadable content coming somewhere down the line. So I play on normal.
Because he's cool, but not too cool for school.
It's true. I'm not that cool. That's too cool. I'm going to choose Mission 4 because it's significantly in it. You can choose from the 4 characters on the title screen. Each one has a different ability. This guy's ability is the shield. It makes him temporarily invulnerable. This chick has the EMP, which disables all enemy weapons around her.
Oh, they actually have these different vehicles?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Airstrike just rains down rockets. And this is my guy, the heavy gun. And as you can see, he's level, like, 30. These people are all level 0. So I'm loving...
Sorry. Gunnar?
Gunnar, yeah. It sounds like Bowstar, if you ask me. But in any case, he is a cool dude, and his heavy gun does a lot of damage. Each of these characters level up as you play the game. You get experience from killing enemies and beating levels and completing objectives. As such, you get points, the Renegade points, the upgrade points with the R, to buy...
Renegade points.
Renegade points.
So you're like, you're more renegade now.
Yes.
Huh.
Okay, so you have 3 categories: defense, offense, and tactical. Basically, what that breaks down into is 6 different skills you get in defense and offense across all characters, and then character-specific skills under tactical. So offense will be stuff like increased magazine size in your secondary weapon, rockets, etc. For this, you get double tapping for nitro, extra health, extra lives, stuff like that. And you can set at level 30, you fully unlock all 4 slots to equip. So let me go ahead and buy a couple things. And, you know, the cost goes up as it goes up. Now, something interesting about this system is, even though they share the 2 columns, different characters get the different things at different times. That is to say that Section 2 of defense is not double tap for turbo on everyone.
Nice.
Yeah, in fact, there's one guy who that's his first, which is pretty cool. That ability is really useful. So what I got set up on my dude is double tap for nitro so I can haul ass out of a place. My heavy machine gun's going to drop down a shield. It's going to be able to be used pretty frequently, and it has splash damage.
Oh, nice.
Yes, this is a nice build. This game, I'm sorry I didn't mention this yet, is a twin-stick shooter. It's pretty much if you cross Super Stardust with Jackal and Motorstorm.
That's the best goddamn thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much with the Call of Duty like leveling up and skill points to stick in the slots.
Because I'm not sure how many of our fan base, or how much of our fan base is aware of this, but Jackal is the best game ever made.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, and you take all this and you slather it in G.I. Joe. I mean, look at that. That's just... His voice acting's great, dude.
Oh, sorry, you should never name a team the Renegades. It's just, it's what was it? Bring It On 2? Bring It On Again?
Yeah.
Ugh.
But yeah, so,
He stole a plane!
No, I'm sure that's his plane. The plot of this game is an evil dude has nuked a city and then threatened the world, saying he'll do it to all of them. So you gotta put him in his place. So you go around the world kicking his ass. That is pretty much the point of this game. That red arrow is showing me where my primary objective is. If I hit triangle, I can bring up my map. The white thing you see next to it, which I'm really glad we have the video quality that we do on GigaBoots, so you can see that clearly. It's a little hard to see in SD videos online.
Yeah.
That is actually which way I'm pushing the stick. It's not one-to-one with which way my vehicle's moving. You know, my vehicle adheres to a physics engine. So if I do that, he's got to turn. So that's really useful, you know, to know which way you're pushing.
That red arrow is not pointing directly at your objective.
No, in fact, that's one of the larger problems with this game. It has a path-finding AI that isn't
often
good.
Doesn't work well.
Yeah, so you pretty much gotta keep popping up the map to figure stuff out. Another bad part to this game, you can't skip cutscenes. Yeah, so we gotta sit this through. So I guess I'll discuss that more. You gotta keep popping up with the map to be like, okay, I gotta go. Like, it says really far to the left, but in fact, it's up here. You can see it.
It's just like pointing you back to the road.
Yeah.
Because it apparently thinks you're a pussy and doesn't know you're in this Cirque du Soleil Jeep motherfucking thing.
Yeah, with that shit. And let me go ahead and... Nah, I'm almost there. I'll just wait.
Okay, so how much is this like Jackal? I mean, you're in a Jeep and you're shooting guys.
Well, you're in a Jeep, and missions often... I mean, you have enemy soldiers just running around trying to take you down.
Nice.
And I don't know too many games other than Jackal where it was like, yeah, just mow down pedestrians.
Now, that map, are you like progressing through a level, or is this some sort of like sandbox level?
It is actually really free roaming in that I can tackle this however I want. But the primary objectives are on a timer. You don't get to see the timer until you're running out of time. Like the last 3 minutes of the timer, it'll be like you need to hurry up and pop up with the time.
Do you rescue dudes?
Some levels. Some levels you rescue
really?
dudes. Basically what it'll be...
Nice.
What?
Just, yeah, it's that much like Jackal.
It is Jackal-tacular.
These guys just made Jackal.
And they made it even better. Congratulations. Shit. But in any case, you have primary and secondary objectives. And your secondary objectives will range from, like, destroy this thing to grab these dudes to collect these items.
Right.
And they're completely optional, but if you complete them, like all of them per mission, see, that's the timer.
Right.
Telling me, hey, you only have 3 more minutes or otherwise they'll... yeah, squish.
Oh, blood tire tracks. Fantastic.
They'll take over the town.
Your machine gun is this waterfall of death.
No, that is the waterfall of death, good sir. See, yeah,
You got helicopters.
You have to be careful about how you pull it out.
Good advice for, you know, everywhere in life.
Everyone ever should be careful about where you pull it out.
Okay, now I'm seeing you're automatically hitting the helicopter when you're aiming at it.
Yes, it is a little finicky at times, which,
so it's,
you know, it's tolerable, but it can be finicky.
Okay.
Yeah, so it can be like what I wish it would do is realize there are no other enemies other than the airborne one, and just assume I'm always going to shoot at its altitude. That'd be good, but that isn't the case.
Right.
Usually... There we go. But yeah, so my
you have
heavy...
to be stationary when you fire your bigger gun?
Yes. I have to be stationary, and of course I can't fire my normal gun.
Equipped railgun.
Yes. Thank you for pointing that out. So you have a secondary weapon, as I mentioned before, and you can upgrade how many of those you can hold. And you just pick them up, and you get like 3 of them, and the railgun's really overpowered, and of course, you know, its disadvantage is it doesn't stack a status effect on them, you know. They aren't on fire, or it doesn't heat seek to them.
Railgun?
Yeah, it does insano damage. Like, that thing is nice against bosses. Like, I just blew something up just by firing the railgun. Something interesting about this game is I'm not doing it justice tactically right now, but there is a lot of tactics involved here. Like, there are a lot of these guard posts like that.
Right.
It's actually quicker to knock the support out from underneath them.
Huh.
Than actually try to shoot them to death. Yeah, and that's really cool. I really like that.
You know, this kind of game, it's, as you've heard me rant over and over and over again, this is the kind of game I always, like, hope gets made more often, where it's really pretty, but the gameplay is an old, solid gameplay format.
Right. See, the way I look at it is once we started hitting the age of the polygon, 2D gameplay refinement died, and it isn't until recently that we have the sort of venue where we can really push 2D type gameplay again. So it's nice that we're building upon what we did, you know, back in the NES, Super NES, and etc. days again, so substantially. you know, at normal retail.
You know, while these firefights are epic, just watching you careen through structures and not give a fuck is amazing.
Renegade Ops. I'm just saying. No, you don't understand. So she popped up with another primary objective. There are radar dishes everywhere, and my guy, you know, he's a part of Renegade Ops. He doesn't do satellite dishes or dish networks.
He's a cable man.
He's a cable man. He's a cable guy. In any case, oh fuck. Okay, sorry. Tank. In any case, I gotta go around and destroy those things. So the tactic with the tank is you shoot it enough times, it knocks the panel off the back. You gotta fire into the fiery slot in the back.
Yes.
And this thing,
Valkyria Chronicle style.
it is a missile tank. So you have different types of tanks. That missile tank is something fierce. Yeah, so you want to keep circling it. Notice I didn't use my heavy machine gun. So check this out. This is a radar dish, and I'm going in, and I'm kicking everyone's ass, planting a bomb, and exploding it.
Oh my god.
The first time that happened, I was so fucking elated. That was just so badass.
So what I'm hearing is these guys know exactly the game they set out to make.
And they fucking made it. This is made by the Just Cause 2 guys. And
what?
Yeah, this is made by... I know, it's the same engine, too, from what I read.
The guys who made Just Cause made this.
Yeah, they made Jackal.
What,
Super awesome edition.
was this like their reward for finishing Just Cause?
They're like, you're done with Just Cause. Now you get to do the purest game, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, that water's quite nice.
It is.
Really shiny.
Yeah, shiny water is shiny. I'm in Africa, by the way, for those who couldn't tell.
Yeah, that's where all the shiny water is.
Yeah, I mean, they keep hoarding it. Because, you know, around there they can't even collect rainwater, so... You know. Okay.
Are you fighting the Phoenix King? I'm looking at these flags.
That's the thing. He calls himself Incinerator, and he says, much like the Phoenix, he will rise again.
Incinerator?
Incinerator.
Wow.
Yeah, he's a special guy.
Lovely.
So, something you'll notice I'm doing here is I have to collect this object as the secondary objective. That's what the gray circle is. So I'm collecting 3 packs of weapons at a time and driving into town and distributing them to normal people.
Nice.
So they can fight the war themselves. I'm also taking out those dishes, so I gotta, like, figure out the best way possible to...
Yeah, time management, pathfinding, cool.
Exactly. And that is really neat about this game. It gives you so much freedom.
Just, like, flip over in a frame?
Yeah, what it does is if you get stuck completely or flip upside down or whatever...
That perspective blur was nice.
Yes, the depth of field is nice. It will actually... it will respawn you correctly. So that way you don't get stuck permanently.
Now, if you saw that Jeep driving toward your heavily fortified, what looks like Terran base, I'd shit my pants watching that much lead come out of a fucking Jeep.
Is it shooting other Jeeps? I don't... What?
Instead of bullets, this Jeep shoots witches.
Yes, exactly. Another time for a small problem I have with this game. One moment. I forgot to mention, I'm picking up, like you noted, I'm shooting a shitload of lead.
Right.
That's because I keep picking up machine gun power-ups, like my normal machine gun, and yeah, it really is.
So, you know, you're playing those flying shooters, 1942, that kind of thing, and you have all this power, but as soon as you get the most power, the level's over. You kind of want to take your time and, you know, walk around a little while, smell the flowers, use your laser on them. Tell me you get that. Tell me you get that big-ass seeking, chaining laser power-up.
Nope.
Damn.
EMP gets pretty badass from what I understand. Like, becomes less of a disable thing, becomes more of a fuck everyone thing. So it becomes those bombs that you often see in the shmoops.
Right.
In the shmoops. Okay, another missile. So if I stop, he's probably gonna kill me, but...
Open terrain there.
And that's how it looks when I don't sideswipe the support beams out from underneath.
You got more points for shooting it instead of dropping it?
The same amount of points. It just, it recognizes on my chain a little bit differently. And thank you for bringing that up. Let me explain another element in a moment here. See in the lower right where it says damage streak.
Right.
That actually will add up how much damage I'm doing, and then multiply it by the number of kills I do. And I'm pretty sure, depending on which way I finish off those towers, it adds into it differently. Yeah, it's a really cool system. There's an online
Is that
leaderboard.
just gaining you points?
Yeah, it's getting me points, and
Now are these like the old school kind of useless points?
they are.
Okay.
This game does have an experience system. I don't think it's particularly tied to that, but it could be. It could very well be.
Beautiful.
Which part?
Just the verticality, the cliff face, the way it looks.
I am screwing up this secondary mission, so I'm gonna abort that outright for this quick play, just because I have taken too long doing it. I passed something up, and I'm headed the opposite direction of the way to Riku. So, yep. See, I only have 3 more minutes for the main objective, so I'm certainly not getting the secondary in that time. Oh shit!
You didn't really need to use the boost to get through there.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
Peppy always said use the boost to get through.
Peppy is a giant gray fucking hair.
You shut your goddamn mouth. Peppy is a smart fucking guy. I do a lot of barrel rolls, and that really doesn't behoove you in this game.
And away! Last spin 540.
Oh my god! I was upside down,
yeah,
so...
they just turtle stomped your ass.
Pretty goddamn much.
Oh wow, a certain distance away from the danger, I see.
Yeah. Normally, it's not as massive of a distance, but this level kind of fucks you in that sense.
No, you are right next to a base.
Well, yeah, but it normally would respawn you at a safer area within the same base, not way outside of it. This is the first level where I've actually lost because it respawned me very, very far away one of these times. I was like, guys, really? That was the closest? Fuck this shit!
Nice.
So yeah, in any case, each level has their own plot, you know, its own primary objective.
Can you swim?
You go into it, and then I believe it offers to respawn after a certain amount of time. Yep.
Can you still shoot?
I can't. Yeah, I can shoot, but
That's some cool last stand shit.
and I'd like to note it only does that after you're floating, and you don't always float. It's based on actual depth. See, that's the cool thing about making a downloadable title from a fully fleshed engine used for a AAA console game, you know?
Yeah.
Like, Bionic Commando Rearmed 1 was another good example of that. They used the engine they designed for the craptacular $60 game on the awesome $10 game.
Right.
And then they made the other bad for 15. Which reminds me, Capcom is doing weird stuff with DRM in their games. Like, did you know, I think it's 2 or 3 of their PlayStation Network downloadable games require you to be signed in to even play them. It's Bionic Commando, Rearm 2, and Final Fight, I believe.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, it's interesting in this regard that they announced when you buy DLC for Street Fighter Cross Tekken, it works on both platforms. The Vita and the PS3.
Nice.
So it's like, huh. They are both, how do you say, they are both generous and miserly. My god, Capcom, you are bipolar.
Yeah, it's like Capcom giveth and Capcom taketh away. Oh, is this due to Capcom's great plan for justice in the universe? No. They're just fucking crazy.
Capcom sometimes has too much to drink, and Capcom does things without thinking.
Capcom, sorry. Capcom really does love you. It's just Capcom gets confused sometimes.
Bryant, they found me. Help.
So she was totally fucking hiding, and
Wasn't she in some sort of death vehicle? Does that guy have a limo? I think your Mutton Shop General rolled up in a stretch.
yes, that's
Does it have a machine gun on it? Best game ever.
Yeah, I wish. So as for length, these levels are about 30 minutes long. There's the multiple difficulties, which get you more points, and even if you fail at a level, you still get the experience you earn. Oh, me on fire?
Yeah, just the flamethrower truck. Oh, you turned around. I thought you just stopped, dropped, and rolled.
I just popped out my heavy machine gun. I'm like, fuck this shit. I'm Gunnar. I don't need this. So,
That's
I believe...
a large tank.
I believe we're about to show off one of the more interesting elements with this game.
It's about the size of Oh shit! Did you play Valkyrie?
Oh,
Valkyria
crap.
Chronicles?
Okay, so funny thing there. You know that cliff I just drove off of?
Yeah.
If you do that upside down, if you land upside down, you actually take damage and explode.
Nice.
It's the only time I've seen that happen. It was so strange. Okay, so what about Valkyria Chronicles?
Did you play it?
A little.
'Cause this looks to be about the size of that giant
Death
ass
tank.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
big
death
ass
tank
fucking,
at the end was insane.
What was it? Jawa crawler tank.
So, I somehow, like, I don't know where it is, somehow ended up not getting the helicopter pickup.
I think you passed it off the cliff, didn't you? There was something that looked like
I
a
didn't
pickup.
see it. This TV, in order to record it, you know, most of the screen isn't there, so I probably just didn't notice.
So you're supposed to be in a helicopter for this?
I don't have to be, but it certainly fucking helps. Certainly fucking helps. But so does hiding on the other side of a wall. Ah, not enough though. Is that it? Nope, I got one more. Okay. My Jeep is made of adamantium. I'm just fucking convinced. Jesus Christ.
Nice. Way to use the boost to get through.
Ow. No! Aw, man, I don't want to end this quick play dying this early without the helicopter. That would suck.
Too bad.
He's not giving me much of a choice on this one. Okay, so I blew off all 4 turrets, and then that opened up his inside. Oh, and the God Rays you just saw was me getting a level.
Nice.
From getting enough splut experience. Okay, now it's telling me to go this way.
You've killed him. Now fuck his girlfriend.
Aha! Ow. There we go. Oh, Christ.
Round 2, cockbag.
I wish I had my rail cannon. I wish I had a Warhawk. That's all I can think right now.
I wish I had a rocket turret.
Shit, yeah, you do.
They seem pretty useful. Star Hawkeye yet?
No.
Damn it.
Next year.
I'll have Skyrim and the Vita by then.
Yeah, but they can't compare to fucking Starhawk. I mean, that's just LAN Party Central.
We could do a land of Skyrim.
I don't doubt that you could figure out some way to do a LAN of Skyrim.
Way to go. I owe you.
He owes me.
The president has some important intel for us. Inferno seized control of a train.
Inferno?
He's using it to
Oh,
move something out of here.
Inferno.
We need to find
What did I
out
say,
what's on
incinerator?
that train.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Dude,
Sorry.
Inferno's much better.
Oh, okay.
Holy shit.
Sorry, with this voice, either one works for him.
An Inferno!
Not stop it. What are your orders? Get the train out of there. They take that cargo, and I take your heads.
Alright.
Yeah, he,
Man sets his goals and sets out to achieve them.
Damn. Train's on the move. We need to know what Inferno's planning.
guys,
Stop
you
that
need to
train,
give me a
renegades.
chopper drop. I'm not gonna be able to make it there in time.
And so your mission ends, not with a bang.
But with a whimper. Maybe. Maybe I can... Yeah, I think they designed it to be just barely possible without the chopper. In any case, I guess I will tell you about the chopper then. In the chopper, you fly around, and it actually aims the guns as you tilt, appropriately to you tilting your chopper. Because choppers, a lot of companies, game companies, do not understand choppers lean into their movements. And stuff like that does actually
You're
bug
supposed
me.
to be capturing this cargo?
No, I'm supposed to blow the shit out of the entire thing and take a small slamp only.
I like how you blow it up and it tilts. Dump.
Yeah, that's
Oh, a nice floppy save icon.
Yeah, I know.
Cool.
How long is it going to be until that doesn't make any fucking sense to the majority of people?
I think first we're gonna see kids asking what all that tracking shit is in Little Big Planet.
And that is Renegade Ops. It is totally badass. $15 out on the PSN 360, maybe PC. Right now, go check it out. It is great. Also, go to GigaBoots.com for more quick plays of the latest and somewhat greatest games.
They're also great.
And they're grape.
Great, babe.
For video reviews, quick plays, top 8s, and more, go to GigaBoots.com.